Hey you guys, it is Macy dropping in here for a friend and wanting to share with all of you as well. This is a self-care routine, okay? Physical therapy, yoga, foam rolling for the neck, the hips and the low back, and even the mid-back. Okay, so really just a lot of physical pain going on everywhere, and we're going to try and address it all in about 20 minutes. So start in a comfortable seat if you can find a comfortable seat. A lot of times with tight hips, low back pain, it's hard to sit on the ground. So you can grab, it is going to be helpful to have a foam roller for this. And so if you have a foam roller, you can actually sit on that, and then that will help lengthen, kind of tilt your pelvis forward and give you lots of length through your low back and your hips. If you don't have that, you can sit on a pillow or even a yoga block, really whatever you have around, and this can give you a little bit more length so you can sit on the ground more easily. So sit up nice and tall, shoulders back and down, nice and long through the spine. Close the eyes, take a deep breath in. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Just dropping in, letting go of whatever's happened today and giving yourself the next 15-20 minutes just for you. Slowly open the eyes, take another deep inhale. And on the exhale, drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. You can feel this stretch along the left side. And the shoulders are just working down towards the ground, but they're just relaxed. So you can feel a stretch about right through here. But if you look down, so start to look down and to the right, you can feel how the stretch shifts a little bit onto the back side of the neck. So inhale, look forward. Exhale, look down. Inhale, forward. Exhale down. One more inhale up. And exhale down. Go, bring it back through center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, drop left ear to left shoulder. Feel this stretch along the right side. In between the neck and shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, look down and to the left. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, look down. Inhale, forward. And exhale, down. And inhale, forward. Good. Slowly bring the head back up. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, start to tuck your chin, look straight down, and round your shoulders forward, round your back. Good, so you can feel this stretch right through the back side of your neck and kind of broadening the shoulders. You can feel this in between the shoulder blades. And then inhale, start to lengthen your spine back up and look up. Open the heart, pull the shoulders back. Take an inhale here. Exhale, start to tuck the chin, round the shoulders forward. Hold here at the bottom, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back up, lengthen the spine. Start to look up. Pull the shoulders back, heart forward. And exhale, back to a long, neutral spine. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. One more exercise for the neck that I like. Drop the right ear towards the right shoulder again. Reach this right arm up and around, gently stretch, and then extend this left arm out to your side like you're pressing the wall away so the fingertips are up. And you can feel this stretch in the neck, but also along through the arm. Inhale. Exhale. And you can do the same thing, kind of looking down, moving the hand to the back of the head. Inhale. Exhale. Go ahead, bring it back up, slowly release. Inhale. Exhale, drop left ear, left shoulder. Reach the left arm up and around, gentle stretch. A little bit of a pull, you're not forcing anything. Extend right arm out by your side. I feel like you're pressing the wall away. Feel that stretch into the arm, into the neck. Deep breath in and out. Start to look down. Move your hand to the back of the head. Inhale. And exhale. Go ahead, slowly bring it back up through center and relax arms down. All right, so we're going to use this handy dandy foam roller. I'm going to turn just so you can see me. Make sure you can see me good enough. Move back a little bit. Okay, so you can just stay seated on the foam roller and just move your hands back behind you. So for the hips, for the low back, we're going to massage all the way across, right on our tailbone. So you can just lean back like this. Doesn't really matter how your fingertips are, whatever is most comfortable for your wrists. And you're staying right on the tailbone, sacrum area in the low back. So it might not feel like too much right here, but it is starting to loosen up those muscles. Now, where it's probably going to feel more tight is when you drop off to one side. So go ahead and focus on whichever hip you want to focus on first, and just a little rock back and forth. Little rock back and forth. Right there on the outer hip and the glute, basically massaging your arse. And this can get really tight for people who are active or people who sit a lot. Either way, this can get really tight and cause low back problems. So you can just spend about 25 rocks forward and back on this side, and then you'll switch to the other side. You just kind of lift one side up so you can focus on the other. Put a little bit of weight and pressure on that side. Continue to take deep breaths. So this should feel a little uncomfortable. It should feel like you're just working out maybe a knot. But if it's causing you a lot of pain, then maybe don't do it quite as long, or you can skip it altogether. Okay, so come back to center. And then what you're going to do is just like a windshield wiper with your knees side to side. Getting that same area, just a little different positioning. And look how the foam roller is not moving on this one. You're moving. Your knees are swaying side to side. Good. So one more time, side to side. Nice job. All right, so we're going to lower our butts down. And I still need to scoot back a little bit. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to do more of the upper back okay, in between the shoulder blades. So you're going to lower down right into that spot on your foam roller and release fingertips behind the back of your head and lean your head back into your hands. Take some deep breaths. Feel this opening through your chest, in your armpits. Good. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more inhale. And exhale. Good. Now come back up with your head so you're not arching the back. It's just a nice long spine. Bring your feet closer in towards your butt. We're going to lift up into a bridge. So on this one, you want to keep the hips lifted. Okay? And you're going to still stay in the middle of your back, and you're rolling right in between the shoulder blades. So right behind the heart. It's about a 6-inch area where you're going to rock forward and back. Forward and back. So this is actually strengthening the core as well, which is going to be beneficial for low back pain and for posture. But we're also encouraging the upper back to get more open, okay, instead of rolling the shoulders forward. I feel this nice opening after you foam roll here. Good. A few more. Again, you can just do about 25 rolls forward and back. Nice job. And come back to center, lower the hips down. Okay, so I'm going to turn towards you. You're going to roll to your side, and whichever arm is on bottom, you're going to straighten that arm out, okay, like this. So you're laying on your side, and you're right in that armpit area. So you're going to look down. This one's pretty intense. Looking down, pressing down into your armpit, and then when you roll up, you're more on the back side of your shoulder. You might need to adjust a little bit. You should feel like you're going to puke. If this is always super tight on me, no matter how often I do it, and you're rolling back and forth, so you're going to look down and then look up, and find where it's the tightest for you. So right here is the tightest for me. For you, it might be when you're looking down or when you're looking all the way up. So find that spot that's the tightest, and you can also start to bend and support your neck if your neck is bothering you. And then once you find that spot, I want you to hold and breathe and press down into the foam roller. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Okay, you could do this a lot longer, but for now, that should be enough. That's going to be a good start. So I'm going to switch to the other side. So we're focusing on the other arm. Same thing. Right in the armpit area, you're going to look down. Woo, this one's tight. And then, oh my gosh, so tight. And then start to look up. Okay, your serratus muscle is on the back side of your shoulder right here. That's what you're going to feel. And a lot of times when our upper back is sore, it's because we're really tight through our shoulders and through our arms. So notice how I can feel my neck starting to tense up a little bit. So you can bend the arm here too, that's perfectly fine. as long as you can still feel that intensity. All right, so you're looking down, and then you'll look up and notice where you feel the tightest. Where does it basically hurt the worst? Mine's about right here. Hold and breathe. Deep breath in and out. Inhale. And exhale. Nice job. All right, peel yourself up. Throw that foam roller off to the side. We're done with that for now. And, all right, so we're going to focus a little bit on the hips here. So I want you to come up to your knees. Step your right foot forward and just come into a low lunge. Lift yourself up. Now squeeze your inner thighs together, sink your hips forward. Good. You can do some pulses in and out of it too, if it's really intense. Inhale and exhale. Good. Now move your hips back. I want you to straighten your front leg, heel down, toes up, and start to lean forward. Now it can be helpful to have some blocks here if you can't make your way all the way down to the ground. It is going to be important to stretch the back of your legs, okay, and your hamstrings. When your hamstrings get really tight, it can affect your back and your hips. So that's why we're adding this hamstring stretch in to the sequence. Inhale. Exhale. Something I like to do in hamstring stretches is kind of play with my foot positioning. So if you let the toes face out to the side, out to the right for me, then you can get more toward the IT band. And again, you're just finding the place that feels the tightest, that needs the most attention, and holding and breathing. You can take it a little bit deeper, and it's always okay to have a little bend in your knee too. You can still get a great stretch through the hamstring. So turn your toes out, okay, and bend your front knee, move into like a runner's lunge. You know it's hard to see because I'm wearing all dark colors, but the right toes are facing out to the right, the knee is also facing out to the right, and then you can lower down to the ground. Or if that's too much, then you don't even have to lower down to the ground. You can be up a little bit higher. This is going to be a great stretch for that right hip crease. Good. Pulse in and out of it. Find what feels good. If any of this is causing you too much pain in general, it can be uncomfortable, but I don't want you to be in pain. All right, one more inhale and exhale. Nice job. Come out of it. Step that right foot back and switch to the other side. So left foot forward and sink the hips. This is just a great everyday stretch because we get so tight through our psoas and through our quad muscles because we're sitting a lot of the day or hinging forward. So it's great to open up the front side of the body. So notice how I'm just kind of going in and out of this one, getting a good stretch. And then switch to your hamstring stretch. So the big thing that I see people do is come all the way back here, and we don't want to do that. You want to keep your hips up. Okay, so your hips are right over your knee. And then straighten the front leg. Lift the toes. You get that hamstring to stretch. Toes can go in and out. If it doesn't feel good to lean this far down, you can always come up here. Okay, it's hard to balance, but it might not feel good in your back at this time to lean that far forward. Deep breath in and out. Nice job. Have the left toes turn out to the left. Bend into your knee. So both hands are on the inside of your left foot. So we're in the runner's lunge now. So you should feel this mostly in this left hip crease. See how I'm pulsing in and out of it too? You can do that. Good. One more inhale. And exhale. Nice job. So you can step out of this one. We're going to come onto our backs. I'm sure I'm getting close on time. So this is something I love to do to start working on core and posture. So sit up tall, grab behind your knees, lift yourself up. I know this is challenging. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, start to scoop and round your belly back halfway, and then pull yourself up and lift. Exhale, scoop and round back, and inhale, lift. Exhale, 5, inhale, up, exhale, 4, inhale, up, exhale, 3, 2, and 1. Roll all the way down. That's going to feel really nice. Reach your arms up overhead. Feel this stretch through your spine. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, start to guide yourself back up with your hands. Lift up vertebrae by vertebrae. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale. If you need help, grab a hold of the legs. If you don't need help, then the hands and the arms can just come out to the sides. Okay, it's perfectly okay to use those legs to start. Now if you want to up level, once you get this full range, then you straighten the legs and scoop down and reach up. Exhale and lift. Make sure you're coming all the way up to this nice tall posture. And lower and lift. Good. That was our last one, so roll all the way down. Full body stretch. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, pull both of your knees into your chest. Think really long, flat back. Rock right to left. Right to left. Good. Inhale. Exhale. The last one here, happy baby. Flex your feet. I love how this is called happy baby too. So grab for your ankles or grab for the outside edges of your feet. Bend your knees. This is a great stretch into your hips. A great stretch into your back, low back. And rock it out. Side to side. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Bring it back to center. And release your feet. And you can finish in a butterfly pose. So laying on your back, bring your feet together, knees wide. This is another great stretch into the hips. If that doesn't feel good for you or you're ready to just relax completely, straighten your legs all the way out. Reach your arms out by your sides. Lay flat on the floor. And come back to your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Oftentimes, our physical pain can be reduced, or at least we can get relief by deepening our breath and beginning to relax the body and the mind as much as possible. So when you feel physical pain in the body, it's either stress that we're holding on to, or we're not holding ourselves properly. So we just need to strengthen some muscles and learn how to hold ourselves correctly, which is tough. But the more that you practice and the more that you do routines like this one, the more your body will remember and start to hold itself properly. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, big belly breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Good. Slowly open your eyes. Roll off to your side, stacking your hips and your knees, and press yourself up to a seat. Awesome. I hope you feel better, right? A little bit more relaxed, more engaged, more embodied. See you till next time.